spring house. It got quite a few views. I did that originally with just my phone that I had on me while I was out scouting for some hunting. Thought I'd run out today and take a GoPro with something a little bit better video and some image stabilization and get some more footage. Put it on my channel. So I'll see you when I get there. Heading up the hill here to some of the old foundations that are still left from the small town that was here probably 60 to 70 years ago. I believe this was a house place back in the day. Sitting up on this nice little point here, overlooking this creek valley down the hill. I believe this was the barn up here. Appears to be that. It had a foundation, looks like for posts mostly, and then an outer wall. It was quite large, actually, about 2/3 the size of the house, I believe. And it's hard to tell that there's down the hill here. You can possibly see a little road in the distance there, an old road. One time there was a elementary school located on this opposite point from this house. It was torn down by the Missouri Department of Conservation years ago, I believe. And there's a spring house behind that. That's the spring house that I had in the original video I posted. And I'll go over there today with a better camera. We'll take a look at it. I'm going to try to get off this hill here towards this old road without breaking my neck here in the snow. The old house place I just left up on the hill behind us. Spring house and the old foundation of the elementary school is across the road here. There's quite a few turkey in here feeding. I know the old spring house is here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Find a way through here. It's not quite as bad. Follow this deer trail right over to it, it looks like. The turkey's been feeding over here as well. Hopefully Boo Boo has not decided to take a nap in here this winter. I do see deer tracks here though. Like no one's home. There's some trash, of course. This might be a good place for a little overnight stay one night. If I do that, and I'll bring it back and we'll clean up this trash that's left in here. I'll head on over towards the What's left of the foundation of the grade school. It's over there, the elementary school. And I'll catch up with you then. Yeah, it's relatively fresh, or sometime this fall probably. Probably a coyote heading for a meal. Heading back still towards the old elementary school foundation. Yeah, we just about made it here. Like back in the day, used to be a pond here as well. Right by the school. The school here had a basement underneath of it. I haven't been able to find out a whole lot of information about this place. Other than it was pushed in by the Conservation Commission after they acquired the land. It appears to be about 30 by 30 or 40 by 40, somewhere in that size. My understanding it was a two-story building, so that was quite large. A little bit of debris left in there. I can see some rock work where the rocks were on the sidewalls, it appears to be. So this must have been a brick or a cut rock building also. Yes, I can see it was stacked in there for the retaining walls for the basement. Some of it is concrete though. You can see some rebar. Well, we made it back to the Jeep here, just about. Going down the road, and if I got enough SD card left, we'll get a little video of another little spring house. This one here has quite a bit of water running in it. This did last time I was there. And we'll see how this goes. Well, we moved on down to the next area. This well house or spring house is not so far. And it is actively putting out water still yet. There's a foundation here I didn't know of. And that tree's grew up into it, and the size of that tree. I can see another small piece of concrete over there. Everything's pretty well buried here, it looks like. This spring house does not have a roof on it. From my understanding, this actually served several homes back in the day. And there's water in there. I see some pipes coming out of it, going towards the well house here, so I assume they had a pump in here, or the spring house, I should say. These two pipes in the corner run right to the spring house. So they have an overflow built into the side of it. I believe this is still running out somewhere underground here. There's some rock because there's a small pond right here beside it and a discharge for it. Had a wooden roof on it. I see some running water right there and some water crisp. So there may be another spring inside this pond itself. Yeah, there's a spring right here. This is really clean. Got a gravel bottom to it. So either that spring is also coming up over here or it's a different spring. Back side of it, a little bit of sun wash out here. I thought it was concrete, but it's actually rock, mortared rock. There is some concrete work around it here, it appears. See if I can make my way around it here. There's quite a few holes here in this grass. Some fox tracks here. Looks like they concreted the inside to seal it, but this is rock work on the back of it. See the individual rocks there. This was probably the raceway when it put out a lot more water back 60 or 70 years ago. Evidently this was a good spot for deer at one time. I see a little bit of a deer stand left right there in that tree. Doesn't take too long for Mother Nature to reclaim itself. Cover up the scars of man. Well, I'm going to wrap this up right here. I'm down to the last few minutes of my SD card. I'll be doing a lot more exploring out in this area. So we'll get a few more videos shot and put online for anybody who wants to look at them. Just look at them. Catch you later.